unaona ni kama ni vita za Ukristo, serikali na Ukristo ama ni nini? Sababu maybe kunawezekana kuna mkono wa serikali kwamba kama sababu kuna zile kanisa tunaona rais wetu RUTO anaendanga every Sunday, kumaanisha yeye ni Mkristo real. Na ni hizi zile kanisa ambazo haendi sana. Do you think kuna watu wanajaribu kupiga hizi kanisa?
Yeah, with this government I can say so. But let me remind you on something. Let me remind viewers and Kenyans on something.
Yeah.
Some days back, almost some few months back, Raila said these churches need to be audited.
Yeah.
And policy needs to be, they need to be regulated.
Yeah, yeah.
But being that other people were to politicize on that note, on that matter, including the fake President RUTO. RUTO said Raila is against church. Now, RUTO is now going the same step, which means what Raila saw back then, RUTO was not, what RUTO did not see it. Is seeing it when it is too late.
True.
Pastor Ezekiel, right now, there is no allegation on him. So Pastor Ezekiel needs not to be arrested. But they have to deal with what is at hand. That is Pastor Mackenzie. The victims of those who died, the victim of that massacre, they need justice. But at the end of the day, because Pastor Mackenzie knows these big men, in bracket, big men, those big men in the government, justice will not be given to the victims, the relatives of the victims. So they should not take Kenya as fools. We are not fools. But churches and leaders of the churches, they need to be very clean and come out clear to the people, and they are supposed to implement what the Bible says. You saw at the Bomas during the Chebukati announcement of fake President RUTO. Olesapit presided over fraudulent election. He presided and he officiated. Instead of condemning what happened, instead of standing with the truth and standing with Kenyans, standing for truth and standing with Kenyans, he did not. So what is happening now in this country is number one, pastors are being influenced by monetary values. They are being influenced by money. They are being influenced by goodies. Now they have abandoned church. They have abandoned the doctrine of Christianity, and now they are now bound down for the leaders. So long as you have money, how much is your pocket? Then the Pastor Fulani will follow you, and will whatever you say, do whatever you say, whether it is against the doctrine of the Christianity, they don't care. So they are there for themselves, not for the good news of God.
Yes.
So these other pastors, they need not to be investigated.
Yes.
But all churches need to be audited. But those who have cases now, they need to be taken to court, jail, prosecuted. That will act as an example to others with the same. And it will deter the occurrence of the same in the near future.
Kuna kitu ningependa niulize kidogo. Sababu category ya church Mackenzie na Ezekiel iko different na zile church zingine like kama Catholic and the other CK and whatever. Mbona upande wa Catholic hatuoni haya na CK? Upande hii nyingine ndio tunaona haya. Do you think like kuna some competition inaendelea ya makanisa hapa nchini?
One thing we Africans we do make mistake on.
Yes.
We still preach and bow for our colonial masters. Being that Catholic originate from Rome, those are those are European. Now we see, even if they do ill things, we don't question about it. So what we must come out of is, number one, we should stand as Africans and Africans for Africans, and we stand with our own custom and tradition. We should not borrow from. Why? They did not borrow from us. Instead of borrowing from us, they exploit our resources and to depletion. We are now poor, begging for the resources of ours, which they took and went with. So I think what we must do as Africans is, one, we must stand as Africans and be African.
Invest and build at Optiven's ultimate solution for genuine property ownership fused with luxury living and affordability. With our fully stocked supermarket of value-added residential and commercial properties in prime locations across the country, we cater to all your needs. Some of our projects include Achievers Paradise in Ngong, Ushindi Gardens in Nakuru, Great Oasis Gardens in Nanyuki, Kidhimani Springs along the Thika Garissa Road, Hekima Gardens in Nyeri, Garden of Joy in Machakos, Wema Gardens in Narumoro, Tulivu Gardens at Konza Technopolis, and Love Gardens, Kajiado County.